Hey Aries people with Aries placements are cross watchers of Aries. So I got one reality sits in for you. Somebody is now considering something that if you would have asked them 3 months ago about this very thing or person, it would have been something they were certain of. Now, nothing seems certain, not even tomorrow. There's always been a saying that tomorrow isn't promised to anybody, and there's truth in every statement. A death has happened, and this could be physically, mentally, or emotionally. A person, a crisis, a situation. Something is a reality check. No matter how good you plan, something can always go wrong. No matter how much you want something, it's not always the best for you. Doesn't matter how real it appears, shit ain't always what it seems. The harsh reality of it is that your eyes can deceive you, but your spirit will not mislead you. Somebody knew something. They just knew it, but couldn't prove it. You could just feel it. It wasn't until this point that you realize that feeling it is enough to free yourself. Somebody is in a bind, and they're going to reach out for something other than the help that they really need. I feel like you should use this situation to practice. When you feel their true intentions, tell them you don't have it and watch how they switch up. Oh, I don't have any money. Oh, I don't have a place to stay. Or I don't have no food to spare. Or whatever it is. Tell them that and see how they change. So I feel like this is like the veil being lifted. What the world appears to be versus what it really is. Interesting. So let's just see. Aries people. Aries placements. Cross watcher for Aries. What do they need to know at this time? God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What do we have for the Aries people? And the energy of high vibration, high frequency, high white light is welcome here, spirit. No energy of low vibration, low frequency, or negativity is welcome. And I ask you to rebuke it in the name of you. Amen, 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 amen. Aries, Aries, Aries. What's the messages for the Aries people? Decisions. My own boss, new man. So somebody has some type of choice to make within some type of business decision. And you got a decision about somebody who look like they into you, or a decision about changing yourself with the new man energy. Aries. Shock. Marry me. Happy marriage. Kind artist. Somebody moving from state to state, trying to get different women to marry them. Third party. And zero respect. Now what the hell is this? Forgiveness, criminal background, work relationship. So somebody if they're not married, they're fully committed in that work, dealing with somebody else. And somebody's shocked by this. Somebody's being considered as a con artist because they out trying to marry people when they know they already got a marriage somewhere else. And I don't feel like it's the same state. I feel like it'll be one state they married and they try to go marry in another state. Or some shit like that. One of them won't be valid. Tell me about shock. Exhaustion influences. It's like somebody can't believe this. They're hurt and they're tired. It's just like they over it. They can't believe that this motherfucker been stringing them along, playing with them, doing this. It's like sorrow, loss, grief, depression, influences, attachments, third parties, and peers. So that's somebody all dealing with somebody at work. Exhaustion, depleted, drained, and long journey. It's just like you over it at this point. Like nothing. It's like I don't know if this is the first thing going wrong. It don't feel like it. I just feel like you over it. This could be something that you tried again. You already gave this person a second chance, and they're still somehow marry me. It's like somebody sitting here acting like they want something solid, like they want to move into a commitment or a marriage, but I don't feel like they could. Somebody's got too much pride here. Conflicted. Boom. There's two different stories going on. It's definitely a cheater here in the workplace or something like that. But you're shocked because this person's acting like they want to be something serious, like they want to spend forever with you. But there's the energy of somebody who is here. They're conflicted about wanting to marry somebody or having deep emotions for somebody and their pride. So it's like somebody wants to apologize, but their pride is in their way of somebody that they really care about. This could have something to do with a third energy. About happy marriage. Time. Cycles and movement moments. Somebody's waiting here on their time to be happy in a marriage. Because I feel like the last thing you dealt with is somebody with zero respect. I do feel like you have a chemistry or attraction to somebody. Somebody who's misunderstood, but they're making mistakes. I feel like they ecstasy, chasing thrill, excitement, they do bring in good times and excitement, and there is chemistry, but the mistakes are being made, and it could be where's respect is being sacrificed. I don't know. I should be careful with people. Kind artists. Loyalty. So somebody at you out here thinking that they loyal and they not, or this is you. Shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. This is somebody you forgave, or you're doing it again with, or somebody you started over with, all for them to be the same person that you're used to dealing with. It's like got you thinking that they loyal to you out here, and your heart is shattered because you're dealing with a liar. And you're feeling trapped to them because you're committed or married even, only to find out what you're really dealing with. Tell me about third party. You thought it was only you. Motherfuckers got extra energies in here. You thought you're dealing with a kind, a devoted, honest, loyal husband, a boyfriend. The motherfuckers out here, no. Nourish, self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. That's what they need to be, but I don't feel like they have. Somebody needs to nourish themselves. This is why they can't show up in a relationship the way that you want them to, because they got to work on them first. And I feel like they maybe had told you they did, but they didn't, because the kind artist card is here. Somebody been lying about who they are. I feel like you won't be walking away from them, whether you got a divorce or whatever. You don't give a fuck if you've been married a week. You gotta get the fuck on. Zero respect. Foundation. Confessions. So you're finding out something. Somebody was vulnerable. That's why I said somebody did some shit out of hurt or out of being vulnerable. Or they, had to be vulnerable. They still hurt. They still need to heal. And they're doing stuff like getting married or committed in relationships. But then they're making mistakes and being disrespectful and apologizing and having trying to get forgiveness. Like, motherfucker, I'm not trying to be apologizing for forgiving you the whole relationship. Tell me about shock for the Aries people. The King of Cups. This could be a water sign. A Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Heavy on the Pisces with the Hangman energy. You're shocked here. If you're shocked, it could be a Scorpio for somebody. A Pisces for somebody. I mean, not a Pisces. I said Pisces. A Scorpio for somebody or a Cancer for somebody. But I already heavily got Pisces here. So it's just like, I don't know. I feel like you felt like y'all things were healing and y'all were on to, you know, moving past some type of stagnation or blockages or whatever. But the Hangman says there's something that's needing to be seen from another perspective. The Strength card. I feel like healing is taking place or should be taking place, but just not with this person. So I feel like this is something that needs to be, your perspective needs to change about this person. If they're letting you down and constantly disappointing you, you need to let them go. You need to restrict yourself from them. But you might be saying, oh, because I love them, I need to, but no, baby, because you need to be getting something better in return for your love than sorrow, third party, and exhaustion. I'm sorry. Something about sorrow, influences, and exhaustion. The Star card. It's time to heal. And it's time to heal without this person. It's time to give that cup of love that you always giving to them to yourself. Because they ain't appreciating it. It's time to move on. Realize that you are better off on your own than dealing with this person who need to love themselves too. And it's going to be difficult because you'll be looking back and reflecting over what you built and how you got here. But that won't matter as much as you matter. Okay? Because somebody been blatantly just lying and bullshit. Tell about kind artists. Yeah, they've been telling you, they've been sounding good when they talk. Getting you to see things the way they want you to see things for them to be. And then it's all pages. Yeah, but they didn't tell you something. And this is why y'all here. Ten of Swords. You're dealing with somebody who needs to grow the fuck up. Loyalty and broken. You thought somebody was reliable, trusting, believing, but they're not. They're everything but. This is somebody that this shift is taking place for you to use all these tools that you got right now to leave the situation out in the cold. For this to be the finale of you nourishing it, you doing this and you doing that. No, that person got to go. Okay, so let's talk about this marry me energy. Somebody dealing with somebody who's wanting to marry somebody. But that's the truth, okay? Because the Ace of Swords is coming out on it with the Nine of Cups. They want to marry somebody. Because the truth is this person fulfills their wishes. They make them happy. They feel deeply connected to them on a deep level. On the low level. Deep in them emotions. But they're dealing with a pride issue. They're conflicted. Why is conflicted here? Ten of Wands. Because they're burdened. The Devil. They have ego and they're stubborn. And they're arrogant. So this is a conflict between their heart and their ego. They need to make, they got decisions to make. They're hot and cold. There's multiple choices, but I feel like something scares them because of how deep the depth of it or how unknown it is. But they're still weighed down with burdens because I feel like they want to apologize. Something about the pride. Two of Wands. The Seven of Cups. I feel like this pride is causing all the confusion. I feel like somebody's have a choice here. They're being forced, or not being forced, but being faced with a choice. And it could be forced for somebody because you could be going through a complete ego death. So then pride will no longer be a problem for you. But I feel like there's a crossroad here from people. Or like about looking to the future and remaining confused. Is I feel like the ego is the pride is what brings your confusion here when it comes to something solid. Something about apology. It's like either you're going to nourish it or you're going to lose it forever. Your intuition told you that you need to apologize. But your pride is in the way of that, right? You could be dealing with an earth sign. Or this could be this Queen of Pentacles energy could be solely about nourishing, as that is down here too. So your pride is in the way of something that you care about. Something you want to love and nourish, but your pride is in the way. Your intuition is telling you to apologize, to express some passion or some whatever you feel. Or you miss out on the opportunity. Like, it's up to you. I feel like in this case, you got some third party energy maybe broke your heart, and now you're struggling when it comes to moving past it. I don't know if this is an Aries man or a cross watcher dealing with an Aries. Yeah, a cross watcher dealing with an Aries woman. Somebody else who hurt this person, put them in ego. They're not even dealing with the person no more. They're not even with the person. Now they met you, and they can't even manage to open up because of their pride. They thinking they're protecting themselves, but they've been met with an ultimatum in the spiritual realm. You're going to nourish the situation and build it, grow it, plant it, balance it out, get into alignment with it, or finality. It's going to be done for them. 6 of Cups, they're going to give her somebody new. Tell her not to look back at you because you can't be trusted. I'm sorry. And this is not only happening to an Aries woman, but it's happening to an Aries man too. They're telling you this is what you're going to do or you're going to lose. That's what they're telling you. If you don't man up, be an emperor, find the balance in the situation, and you're going to have the biggest tower of your life. And what is he going to do, Spirit? Page of Pentacles. The Hierophant. And the Death card. To the Knight of Cups. That's what I thought. It didn't seem like he was giving him much of a choice. It seemed like he was putting your foot on his neck. That's what I thought too, Lord. I thought he was going to take that information you gave him and transform his situation into love. That's what I thought too. Because it's something when you start stepping on the neck and be like, you be kind of stiff, Lord. You kind of stiff. I thought he'd get to moving. I thought he would. Okay. Remember our happy marriage. The Emperor. The Page of Cups. Oh, okay, I see what this is. So he apologized. It's the King of Pentacles in some cases. So the Emperor apologizes to the Empress. Or I feel like it's got to be an Empress. So there's an apology. That's time though. So there's like happy marriage here, but the chemistry, the ecstasy, I feel like y'all make it somewhere. Y'all make it past these mistakes and to have something solid. I don't want to say marriage, but that's what it looks like. This could be an earth sign that somebody's dealing with too. Yeah, boy, I feel like there have been mistakes in this connection that comes out victorious. Some people made bad decisions, but that only made y'all more solid. Because they went under judgment. Because the Queen of Cups is protected. Or the Queen of Wands, shit. And somebody could be dealing with this water sign. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, but whoever she is, she an Empress. She protected. So judgment. See, the one thing is, we'll do what we want to do in this world until it's time to deal with the Lord. And when you deal with the Lord, you know that's not somebody you want to deal with on that level. So you'll pipe down. I'm just saying. Somebody zero respect. The Fool. And somebody was doing something foolish, but I feel like they're going to be releasing. 8 of Pentacles reverse. Releasing. What are they releasing? That zero respect. What's the 8 of Pentacles reverse? 6 of Pentacles. Okay. I don't know why it's in reverse though. So, because somebody's resources could be restricted. Somebody's avoiding a tower, and they're taking the road to heal and find balance within themselves. So I feel like right now not much work is being done here, but it's in the process of turning into some type of happy situation. Because somebody's heart fog got to be fixed before we can do too much. Before you can find some type of confession leading up to a foundation. But I feel like somebody got to get rid of hurt. Yeah, judgment. Because this is what put them under judgment in the first place. Queen of Swords. The 9 of Swords. Somebody stressing out about this fact, about this truth, about this clarity, about they figuring out. Are they stressed out about the fact that they need to confess in order to not miss out on the opportunity, but rather reconcile it instead? And that must be the person who's trying to rid their pride and ego. But somebody's afraid here. Because they've been through so much already. but they're in the midst of learning a lesson at the same time. So how afraid and what they've been through don't really matter to the Lord. He said what he said. But they'll find themselves in the calmer waters. Knight of Wands. They won't be being flighty, but they'll be being emotional, and that'd be ready, submitting you for readiness in a relationship. But somebody moves on to be, look at that happiness. That's what I feel like something works out here. It's a masculine energy here, struggling with his confidence. And you got the Lord got the damn near put you all the way to the bottom and making you lose something before you realize, fuck it, I gotta do it. I ain't gotta do it. I gotta do it. Like, you not just gotta get out there and do it. It's like, that's how it ends up for this person. And there's a woman who's gonna be done dealing with a man. I feel like no matter how much you try to forgive with him or work with him, he's just not being grateful. He's just not fixing himself. He's just not getting it. So he's just gonna have to do it on his own without you. And it's gonna be bittersweet for you, but it's gonna be bitter for him. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to do y'all a little more because we had 21 minutes. I done rolled through this. When I get at about the 4th video, I'll be rolling on the roll. And this is about the 4th video. So, but I'm gonna get y'all a little more before I go. As soon as I get all these up. Somebody feels like you're changing because you learned how to navigate your boss ways. But you was always meant to be a boss. You just didn't know how to activate it. You just didn't know how to navigate your way through. So it's not that you're changing. It's that you finally learned to access who you always was. So they might want to put a little respect on that. Change these nuts. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shit. What other messages do you got for the Aries people, Spirit? Other messages for the Aries people. Okay. And somebody's going to find themselves getting into alignment with a love story. Even though this moon energy is the same weird thing that kept you from getting to it, I feel like it's not going to stop you anymore. I know you just feel like just doing it. You're not going to give it much thought. With the Knight of Swords energy, he don't give it much thought. He just do it because it's the right thing to do. Yeah, because you've been feeling trapped up in your mind, trapped up in your thoughts, trapped up in your fear. When it comes to this love that you want to offer or extend to somebody. And now it's crunch time. 5 of Wands. So the Knight of Wands. That's what I said, but your ego hasn't allowed you to be committal to something that you love. You haven't been able to commit to it because of your ego and your pride. And having you showing up as flighty, in and out, non-reliable, to a connection, to a twin flame, to a marriage. The Queen of Pentacles could be dealing with an earth sign. Why is the 8 of Swords here? The Queen of Cups. Somebody's dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 3 of Swords. So you could have caused heartbreak as well. Or this is what you're up in your head about. I feel like somebody was at a crossroad here with the 2 of Swords. The only way out is your intuition. It's the only way you're going to make the correct decision. What is the 2 of Swords? That's too much. What's the 2 of Swords? A death card. And the 5 of Swords. The Page of Wands. 8 of Cups, King of Wands, the Chariot. Somebody made a bad decision. Somebody's dealing with a Cancer. It was a bad decision. It was a bad choice. It was a bad option. So that you need to get in there because of that bad choice, bad option. You need to get in there and transform it. That's what I feel like your messages are. Because somebody's walking away and you need to take the action you need to take. And I feel like that Knight of Wands won't do. You need to bring the Knight of Cups out that you know resides deep down in there, but your pride ain't allowing you to access it. Tell about the Knight of Cups. 7 of Wands, because you're staying. It's like you're defensive. You're guarding the shit out that love, not trying to let it out. You rather let this person walk away, but so you say. This is what you're thinking. Ooh. That's how you feel about it. That's how you feel about it. 7 of Wands. You're very defensive. And I feel like maybe you don't want this person to walk away, but because of your defensiveness, this person is walking away. And you're going to end up at the 10 of Swords. Because you can pretend all you want, but your heart is going to still feel what your heart's going to feel. This is somebody holding themselves back from a twin flame connection. Because of the past. This person ain't did you shit, but the past did you everything, got you stuck all in your pride. This person, your past person, could be a Queen of Pentacles that's attached to the pride, underneath the pride card. So I'm just saying that it's all fucked up. Because you care about this person. And you're gonna have to take a risk. That's what it requires, a risk, to see if it's your wish fulfillment. But that's what scares you. Your pride is just like not letting up. Talking about this 5 of Wands. Hey, your pride is not allowing you to trust this. Or no woman. At that. It's like you don't care. You care though. You love this person. But on the surface you show that I'm not trusting you. I do not trust you. You are just a trickster. You trying to trick me. You a magician. You are trying to manipulate me. But I feel like that's what your ex did. Or the person you used to deal with did. And now you caught up on that you can't even look to the future. Now, but the Hangman is saying that there's a need for you to look at things from another perspective. Which is what? Tell me about the Hangman. What's the other perspective? That this person is going to make you happy and you just afraid. You're afraid to build because of what somebody else did to you. I feel like you got to work on coming to some type of balance so that you can be okay with accepting this victory because you deserve it. Okay? Tell me about the Sun. I just want to know what your happiness is going to be. Like, the Strength card says it requires you to be strong and go get it. But it's going to be fair. And it's going to be balanced and it's going to be honest. That's enough for me because the Lord ain't going to lie. Exactly. And who come right out? The Lord told you it's going to be fair. It's going to be balanced. It's going to be honest. You just need to be strong and come and get it. Be strong and go and get it. And that's all he's saying. You got to move on past what happened to you in the past. The Knight of Wands. 6 of Wands. That's why I said somebody can be victorious if they only decide to persevere. This is an earth sign for somebody. It's an earth sign out here. You might got Aries in your chart. I don't know. But you are not committed to nothing because you feel like it's not going to be victorious. You feel like everybody's out to hurt you, out to get you. But I feel like you will find yourself trying to, if nothing else, trying to persevere to move towards an Empress. Because you the Emperor. And that's just how it goes. You want happiness. You want victoriousness. You want something. Possibly even a marriage with somebody. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. The 4 of Cups. The Page of Swords. It's sad. It's sad that you won't. This is the King of Pentacles here. It's like he'll wait. He'll miss out on the opportunity, and then he'll get the perspective that he should have looked to the future. That he spent all his time focusing on the wrong shit, which was past disappointment when the Lord was trying to bless him with good love, and then he'll be stressed out. Some of the people gonna learn the hard way, I guess. Tell about the 4 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. Damn. By the time you want to go get the person because you see what the Lord was trying to tell him, that person will be gone off in the calmer waters and something else more solid and wish fulfilling. Ain't that a bitch? They'll already be looking to the future because you didn't trust in the Lord. That'll be the judgment call he make. Because he wanted you to trust him and you didn't. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. And so I said somebody, okay, it's an air sign here too. This is an air sign, and I feel like you, Queen of Wands, is somebody's gift to an air sign after the person they was with before you had dogged them out. They wanted, the Lord was trying to give them an opportunity and a connection that works out for them, that was destined for them, but they didn't trust it. When you don't have your faith in the Lord, baby, he could fuck you. You got more faith and fear than the Lord, that's a problem for you. I'm telling you every single time. It's the King of Cups here finding out too, or stressing out behind the fact that he didn't already fuck around and found out. Tired moment is what he's experiencing. Somebody's a Scorpio. It's crazy. But you gotta do what you gotta do, baby. I just feel like this is why I'm always screaming at y'all to use your intuition. Because the last thing you want to do is miss out on some good shit. I mean, I'm sure the Lord will rack you up and put you in another situation later, but damn. You be feeling sad in the moment. It's heartbreaking. Because it'd be like you the one to let the Lord down, you know? That's how I be feeling to you anyway in the moment. But anyways, that's what I got for you, Aries people. And thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Namaste and be blessed.